Supporting and empowering the work of the ministry, wherever or by whomever it's been executed, is one of our key passions at Builders with God Ministry. Accordingly, it has been our privilege over the years to partner with various individuals, organizations, and even governments as God gives grace, contributing our own little part to the work committed into their hands. We are pleased to share with God's people how just this year, and flowing out of Labor Day Ministers Conference 2019, God has once more provided us another avenue to continue with this supportive and empowering work. At the 2019 Labor Day Conference in Lagos, Nigeria, almost 1,000 men and women of God from various spheres of Christian leadership enjoyed beautiful worship in the Master's presence, were treated to choice meals from God's Word, as well as refreshments for their bodies. For the fourth consecutive year since 2016, it was a great time of fellowship and refreshing. But there was to be an icing on this cake of celebration and appreciation of God's calling on our lives. Some weeks earlier, in the place of praying, planning, and preparing for LDMC 2019, it had been determined that this year, the appreciation needed to extend beyond the men and women who attended the program. God has kingdom laborers across the length and breadth of the nation who were making great contributions to the kingdom, were possibly little recognized, and also might not have the opportunity to be present at LDMC 2019. And so it was that as part of the networking and celebration time at LDMC 2019, the participating ministers and leaders were asked to go through a small group session during which they did the following. 1. Group members nominated other kingdom laborers who were making significant but perhaps little known contribution to the work of the kingdom. 2. Each group then discussed their various nominations and reached a consensus on one person whom the group felt was worthy to be presented an appreciation plaque. 3. Finally, the group agreed the most appropriate appreciation message they wanted placed on the plaque, signed their names on the back of the blank appreciation plaque, and then identified group coordinators to arrange the presentation process. In total, we had just under 50 small groups, resulting in an equivalent number of kingdom laborers nominated for appreciation under this scheme. The groups were informed that Builders with God Ministry would complete the making of the customized plaques and then work with the coordinators to arrange a presentation to their nominated recipients. We are overjoyed to have begun this presentation process less than a week after the conference ended. Our very first LDMC 2019 appreciation plaque was presented on Sunday, 5th May 2019 to Reverend Olu Sunday, President and founder of Royal Missionary Outreach.
This is the first time in the history of my own personal life that I am ever celebrating.
Royal Missionary Outreach is a mission agency with a mandate to ensure the gospel of Jesus Christ prevails and is sufficiently preached to the desert populations of Africa. After having labored a while in Niamey, capital of Niger Republic, Tillaberi and Benin Nkoni, before proceeding to the northern Niger Republic, Reverend Sunday now labors permanently among the unreached people groups of the Sahel. The main launch pad for this work is Agadez City, from where outreaches are taken into other regions such as Tamaracet, southern Algeria, and Saba, southern Libya. The major people groups in this region are Tuaregs, called the Kings of the Deserts, followed by the Fulanis and others including Kanuris and Arabs. The famous Uthman Danfodio, being a Fulani man, migrated to Sokoto from Agadez. In the words of Reverend Sunday, these regions, when we arrived there, were primarily Muslims and were dominated by Islamic traditional magicians called the Marabous and the Mayus, witches. As at that time, several cities, towns, and even local government areas had never received visitors of Christian preachers, foreign or local. Many, if preached to, were too afraid of the society and Muslim leaders to respond. But God demonstrated his power with several wonders and signs through several encounters. Today, Reverend Sunday concludes, people flock into Christianity in numbers. Village leaders, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and politicians in high places have publicly declared their affections for the Lordship of Jesus Christ, thus providing a conducive atmosphere for more conversions. We at Builders with God Ministry bless God for the opportunity to be an encouragement to these and other unknown and perhaps underappreciated kingdom laborers. To learn more about the Royal Missionary Outreach and be a part of what God is doing in the Sahel region through them, please visit this link. Thank you.